I just want to do a short session here, see what the murder is, wonder if Maya's going to be the defendant, haha, of course she is. And then do maybe a little investigation. I don't have too much time, but figure I'll do a quick little session. So we were just about to see the ritual go down, so let's see what happens. So he's kneeling and doing a prayer, and he doesn't want to stay there for 2 whole days like he has to. Hurt his back. And Albie's calling for help. Oh, is he gonna get hurt? Didn't expect that to happen. Would he pass out or something? Yeah, no shit. Back pain. What a drama queen. Oh, what a surprise. What a big shocker. Oh my god, dude, this gets a thumbs down from me just from the perspective of the setup. How many times are you gonna have Maya be the defendant? How many? It's just not cool anymore. You didn't need that to happen. It could have been somebody else. Maya could have been a witness or something. Wait, that's so stupid. It was cool the first time. That's about it. It's so dumb. I'm totally already upset. Shouldn't you should get like a double jeopardy card everywhere you go, like I've been proved innocent of murder twice, so clearly some force of the universe is against me. Like you, oh my god, just accuse somebody else. Who's that? Emma. Why is she here? Yeah, no shit. Of course, it had to be somebody you know, but why? What? That's so convenient. I wonder if we'll see. I guess Gumshoe hasn't been around in a while, but this was actually a really smart decision they made. Instead of tagging Gumshoe on forever and keeping him going, they kind of just made Emma older and one of the main detectives. It's kind of like the Rise from the Ashes is undeniably canon. So I'd love to see Lana. Everyone knows I really like Lana as a character, but I don't think we'll see that, unfortunately, ever. It's a good question. What's she doing here? That should be obvious. Visiting Maya. Did Phoenix never tell Emma about Maya? I feel like they never really did talk about that. Like, about their relationship, I mean. But she seems emotional about it. Murdered. I thought he might be the defendant, and then we'd find out who was under the mask. But I guess he's the victim. See, how old is she? She's older than... Or wait, she's about the same age as... She's younger than Maya, really. I guess like 1 year, yeah. Love of science. She's finally achieved her dream. Oh yeah, she's been one for a while. She was one in Apollo Justice, too. What do you mean she's finally? She's been one, dude. 28. She's much more mature than Maya, though, I would say. I always liked her more. Let's present the badge. What do you think about me being a lawyer? Do you miss your sister? Talk about your sister. She never mentioned her sister, I don't think, at all in Apollo Justice or like any other time you've seen her. Even in the investigations game, she didn't mention her sister. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, now Lana's got to get her badge back too. Edgeworth is the chief prosecutor, he can do it. Okay, good old times. I'd say yes to that. Yeah, who could forget? Best case ever. Yeah, that was awesome, dude. That's how real detectives do it. She's not quite as enthusiastic. She's a little more mellow. Yeah, same thing. This is an interesting contrast, these two characters. But I definitely prefer Emma. There's nothing new to examine, is there? I'm already getting pretty immersed, though. I just can't. That's a pet peeve. Reusing the same defendant a million times. What is that? The rug? Or no, it's just the people again. So they won't be good witnesses? What's wrong with that? She's a detective. She can take anyone's fingerprints you want. We can look up there. What? Oh, I guess it's that specific guy we're looking at. Wonder why. So who is this guy? I've mixed them up. The victim was the one guy standing next to her. The zealot is really in the zone. The monk who's been living at the victim's home. Oh, so he was like his apprentice. I guess he doesn't know. Alright. Guess he'll find out later. I didn't miss this before, but now there's new dialogue because of Emma. This is that kind of case. Like, this is the contest of the partners. People who like Maya will be talking trash about Emma. People who like Emma will be talking trash about Maya. Like, it's beautiful. It's a great way to pit them against each other like this. Is this the first time they've come into contact? It must be, right? So it starts by Emma laying the smackdown and arresting her. Oh, she's jealous of all the times Phoenix and Maya had. A sacred object. Okay, enough with the dust for Prince jokes. We get it. Yeah, with Luminol. Alright, let's not overuse those jokes, so we get it. Once was enough. How come I can't go further? Oh yeah, I can. I thought there was one other thing I could look at. I guess this is connected to the stairs. It's not considered a separate entity. So we didn't see anything that happened. I thought we might see a little cutscene, or they kind of just skipped out on us. We blacked out. What a moron Phoenix is. He doesn't know anything that's going on ever. And then when he does get there to what is happening, he just passes out from stretching. I don't like how it doesn't show you his profile anymore. Like, how old is he? 30 something. Like, he's 8 years older than Maya, right? So he'd be like 36. Which makes his exploits somewhat more believable than doing all these things at 24. He actually has experience. What happened? Please tell me. Although it's easier to gain experience when trials only last 1 to 3 days long, it doesn't take nearly as long to prepare for it. Murder during the rite as it was being performed. Last night. Oh, so you passed out for that long? Trust in... Wait. Who was the other in me? Why do I remember the... What was the other in me joke? There was a different in me they mentioned. It was like, I have it in me? Something like... Oh, Abbott in me. So who is Abbott in me? Yeah. Passed out, dude. How convenient. Oh my god. Take you to court in a wheelchair. Wouldn't be the first time that happened. Inner Sanctum. Of course, Maya was probably the only other one in there. To that gate up at the top of the mountain. I kind of want to get to court just to see the tone of the judge and everybody towards me. And also, who's the prosecutor going to be? There's no way that guy's going to come all the way here after just doing case 2. Unless there was a time skip. I guess I don't know where case 2 happens chronologically, if it's before case 1 or... I think it's supposed to be after. Yeah, that makes sense. A little bit of lag. Abbott in me. Oh, is that like his title? Tarust. Obviously supposed to be Trust. Yeah, these name puns are terrible. I'm surprised they did so many of them so early. Kurnist High Priest in charge of the rites of Lady Kira. Killed during the purification rite. I thought they can't finish the prayer though. It's supposed to go on for 2 days. Or they just do the intro and then they leave. Maya. Yeah. Where have we heard this before, dude? It's case 2 from Justice for all over again. Okay. Could only redeem this if you give me a Lana sighting and Morgan Fay sighting. Somehow Morgan Fay is involved. She's probably dead from old age by now. It's on the side of a very steep mountain. Imagine if she turns out to be the Kira person in the mask. Like she's that athletic at her age. Stairway that starts at the Plaza of Devotion. Yeah, that makes sense. So she even admitted to it. That should help. She could just pretend like nothing happened and then pretend like he died later. No shit. So who insisted? Maya said somebody insisted that she stand in for the normal person who does the ritual. So whoever that is might have tried to frame her, unless it was the guy who died anyway. At least he acknowledges it's a horrible and unfair court. Those are the bells that guy wears on his ankle. Makes it slightly more believable that you're always on the edge of your seat. Oh, that guy is to blame. Apparently he does. How convenient. So will he be the prosecutor? One in a major city. Isn't he too old though? How old is he? Yeah, you know who's a real international prosecutor? Edgeworth in the investigation games. He goes all over. Fucking solves crimes in Alabasta and everywhere. Zheng Fa case, at least, with the president and stuff. That's a real international prosecutor, not this dude. Where's his profile? I don't even know his name, I forgot. Yeah, he handled it so poorly, I barely even remembered he was there. Nah, what a pushover. Sadmadi. Is there a pun in there? Sad Maddie. Sodomy? Like, I don't know. I doubt they'd go for that. Sodomy. Yeah, he's so threatening he just lost to Apollo without Phoenix even being there. Wow, we're so scared. It must be easy to prosecute here when the court's rigged against the defense attorneys. Oh yeah, like he did to Apollo. Imagine losing to Apollo and expecting me to consider you intimidating. So who cares about that? Yeah, that's just unfair. Dude, we just beat him. Really tough time, but that's Apollo we're talking about. Yeah, that's true. Is he gonna actually end up helping us? We're not enemies, dude. We'll never be enemies. We're BFFs, dude. I love Emma. Yeah, you're better than Gumshoe. 10 times better. Autopsy? Immediate on. Oh no, it's been a day. I was gonna say, you just died and you already got an autopsy. Cause of death was blood loss from an abdominal wound delivered by a bladed weapon, so probably the knife. Okay. Makes sense, but it will probably turn out to be something else. Time of death, May 10th, 2 to 3 a.m., so really late at night. Was it really that late when Phoenix passed out, or it must have happened later? Blood loss from a deep abdominal wound caused by a bladed weapon. The wound appears to have been inflicted by the... That's basically exactly what she said. I mean, I guess she wrote it. Lady Kira's dagger. Yes, dude. Is your memory going too, along with your back? They mentioned it so many times. It's in your evidence, isn't it? It says it somewhere here. I don't know where that penitentiary guy is gonna come into play. Doesn't it show like a knife somewhere? Whatever. They mentioned it multiple times. Yeah. The fact that he asked that shows you it's probably not. Probably the same one. See, she's our ticket in. If it wasn't for her, we'd have absolutely no grounds to get in there. She's hesitating. But they probably wouldn't be so nice to you if it wasn't for her. They seemed pretty subordinate to her, though. They did whatever she said. The 7,000 steps from Skyrim. Oh god. Don't pass out again. I'm sure somebody would stop you, though. For once, you don't have a partner who's way younger than you. I'm praying for 2 days, so one more day. Some of them are even off-duty cops. Not really, but it's a bit exaggerated. But We examine everything. Will he say something different about the stairs since he's about to go up? What if I present that thing you just gave me? I can't present profiles, can I? Trust in me. Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know. That's all you got. No, I can't present profiles. Let's go move somewhere. Detention center. What if I go back to Temple? We just get to talk to him some more. Anything new to examine? Probably not. Really, we do? That kind of triggers my OCD, the fact that... How come it reset? I look a little haggard in my reflection. Like the water's showing me how I feel on the inside. What am I doing? I have to stay strong, especially for Maya. Little self-reflection. Hear the monk's prayers all the way over here. Holy Mother would answer mine if I slipped it in with theirs. Please let me save Maya Fey. Why would you even doubt that you'd be able to? Like, you've done it so many times before. Basically the same dialogue. Yeah, that's the spirit. You've done worse. This prosecutor's a pushover. Case doesn't seem that complex from the outset. Something just get bogged down by the ritual specifics. I mean, we probably haven't met the killer unless that guy faked his death and he did something. But then who would he have killed? I shouldn't speculate too far, it's way too early. I guess that's all for today. Definitely finish up tomorrow, the investigation. What are the options there? Background music, sound effects, text skip. Cutscene subtitles, consultation. I forget what that really is, but... Okay, so we were barely just starting, and it was like investigation time. Emma gave us permission to go in there. I was very upset that Maya's the defendant again. It's kind of a pet peeve of mine. How much can you do the same thing? So let's see what we can do. Is it just me, or does his face look weird? It looks kind of grainy. Must just be something with how you capture this game, or the 3DS in general. Is a pain. So did I talk to him? Let's see if I've read everything right. I've looked at all this before. So this is the ritual. Full moon, high priest, staging area, priestess, curtain. It can be a little hard to read. It's a little small, but it's okay. I can't read that bottom part, but I don't know if you're meant to. I've read all this, the paper. The one interesting thing here that I'm curious about is this one. This will tie into it. Male insurgent who escaped yesterday. So that could be very pivotal. Blood loss from a deep abdominal wound, bladed weapon. It's probably not going to be the ritual dagger. It'll end up being something else. We've read all these. I don't understand that part of the line. It says, she's finally achieved her dream, but she was one already in Apollo Justice. So she's been one for a while, I thought. Or maybe she was still in training, kind of on the job. But he's only 42, he looks much older. He's only 25, he looks much older. Prosecutor and monk. Last Wright's prosecutor. He probably benefited from the unfair system here, so you think he's better than he actually is. Because this system favors prosecution like crazy. Victim was stabbed during the purification rites. Few may enter. Maya was arrested for being there. That's it? That's her crime? She was there? Okay. Okay, I think we got everything. You're taken care of. We can ask him some things. I think I've examined everything multiple times at that. For some reason it reset and changed what he says. I guess as the story progresses that can happen. Like, watch, he'll say something different than what... Yeah, he wouldn't have said that at the beginning. Let's present him some stuff. I forget if I've read this or not. Beautiful badge. Oh, then he said I don't know the story. He's forgotten. Some sort of tourist souvenir. It actually is, right? I think they give it out to tourists. Doesn't it say that? Yeah, for tourists. And then he says no. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's an autopsy report and he's getting all excited about it. Let's just talk to him. Still can't believe there was a murder during the purification rite. I wouldn't have been able to believe it if there wasn't. Everywhere this clown goes. No. That's almost what the people in this country think. You don't need a trial, it's just, you know, bow before the spirit medium's predictions and stuff. What's that girl's name? I'll have to see when she shows up again. Who was laughing her way out of court while being kicked out and cursing you. She's very young. I think she was only like 9 or 10 or something, ridiculously young like that. But she can divine the answer in the future or something to every crime, so that's why you don't need lawyers. That's why the whole court system felt like in name only, like they were just doing it for show. With my Kira Buns. What does that mean? Kira Buns, what's he talking about? Oh, it was like a business idea. Who are you to say that? You're not the god. No chit chats. Yeah, never done that before. I'm so worried. I wonder if we'll succeed. So stupid. Alright. This is where I came from, so nothing should be different. Emma is looking good. Why is it that I almost want Phoenix to end up with Emma? And I want to see Lana. I don't know why I like Emma so much. It doesn't tell you how old Phoenix is, but he's at least 8 years older, so he's like 36. 35, 36. I really like Emma. Alright. Yeah, so we looked at all this. I shouldn't be too mean to Maya though, because you haven't seen her in so long, right? You didn't see her in Dual Destinies or Apollo Justice. Congrats on your return to the legal world. Where's your sister? Mention her sister. Like, did they not interact in Apollo Justice though? She seems much more mature and serious though. Yeah, how could we forget? She was very helpful though. Couldn't have done it without her. Oh, this is new. What? Shit. What did he say? She said. Enthusiastic as ever, Emma. Oh no. Victor's name was Trust in Me. Damn it, I keep skipping. He bled to death from stab wound in the abdomen. The moment, only suspect is Maya. How cool would it be if this was fully voice acted? For a game like this, it really should be, no? Not much else I can do. So, Inner Sanctum Detention Center. I'll talk to Maya first. Get the facts of the case. First time seeing the detention center too. There's a guard there like always. Unmoving, unflinching. And a couple decorations in the background. Nice lighting. I do like the animation of the little dust or whatever those are supposed to be. Looks like Maya's still being questioned. Oh really? They don't want you to do this yet? What's the point of questions if you're so confident in your divine ways of predicting and figuring out crimes and stuff? Have they lost faith in her because of the last case? It does kind of shake their confidence, at least. Why does that guard keep eyeballing me? Can't let him get to me. Bell for what? Well, don't try it. Well, then why did you do it, though? Yeah, let's press every button we see and touch everything we see for no reason in a foreign hostile land. They're being too nice to Phoenix. The way that, you know, the first case went, they were being absolutely treating him like a criminal just for being a defense attorney, which is the perfect setup. Is that the divining lady? So how old is she? Is she gonna try to hinder us? Who do you think? This isn't gonna go well. She left kicking and screaming, literally. Had to be carried out by the judge because of us. She's gonna be all passive aggressive. Let's just pretend we're not here. How about that? Should be a lot of stuff to examine. Nothing. Maybe he doesn't want you to do it yet. Yeah, we're not allowed to until she gives us permission. Perhaps. This one looks broken. So she's divining all the answers. God damn it, Phoenix, you could have been sneaky about it. Rafa. That's her name. How old is she? 14. Okay, not as young as I said, but... Priestess and Crown Princess. Her seances show the last moments of the dead. Forget about where I am. You should be still mad about case 1. Obviously to find the answer to the crime. At least he has the right manners. High Priest Soul. Shouldn't you have some guards with her? I could just kill her if I was, you know, trying to assassinate royalty. I guess they only let me in though because Emma said so. Yeah, be mean to me. You should be more mean. Well, if they were so flawless, I shouldn't have been able to, right? That's the point. She should be. That's the last thing that happened. Last time you saw her. Why is that a surprise to you? Are you not gonna let me? Oh god. Well, that's fine as long as you let me do it. See how much you hate defense attorneys. Sunflower pin. It's not that they're popular, it's just that they're the official defense attorney badge. Oh god, cute. It'd be worth more as a cheap accessory. $1.20. Wait, what'd she call it? Oh, as a cheap accessory. You're the one who acts like you're poor, Phoenix. Book from my land? Isn't it a book from your land? Oh, it's a guidebook. Okay. I thought it was written here and given to tourists in a more simplistic way. Apparently not Morgan Fay. Plot hole, by the way. Nobody ever mentioned it. Might be a little older. Yeah, why would they say anything negative about a sitting princess or a, you know, possible queen in the future? A dama for your thighs at the currency? She still seems too jovial. I just wouldn't even want to talk to you. You're too willing to communicate. Didn't she just say put it away? Oh, you just get it away from me. Now let's not do the innuendo game here because she's only 14. Dreadful way to die. Is there a nice way to die? Sleeping in bed, maybe? Did you know the High Priest? Obviously. So he's a good guy. How much you want to bet we'll dig up some dirt on him? And then we're accused of dragging his name through the mud. How dare you insult the recently departed? You could never hope to match his virtue. Okay, dude, there's gonna be a lot of this. Killer is one of our own. Now, is there no special privilege given to a descendant of the one who founded the Korean channeling technique, who is Ami Faye, who is related to directly Maya Faye? They've never mentioned that, like, as being a plus point. Shouldn't you have some faith in her too? Shouldn't that be a royal status? She founded the whole technique. Innocent, yeah, it doesn't feel like that though, does it, Phoenix? Innocent until proven guilty. It sure feels the other way around. I'd hate to see it if he thinks it's that way where he comes from. I'd hate to see it in this country then. Guilty until proven innocent. In this world, in the real world, it'd be one thing. A serious student of spirit channeling who came here to study. They're not going to mention Ami Faye. Big phony balonies. So the descendant of the founder of the technique is a phony, just to be clear. A bid for prestige, okay. Do you know who Ami Faye is? Is she not a revered person? Tweedledum, Tweedledee, on her impression. What is that? I don't know what that expression means. Yeah, of course I will. Well, at least you can watch me while I investigate. She's got the Edgeworth state of mind, forging evidence. Parental guidance. Oh yeah, we will find about that backstory. They mentioned there's some hatred for lawyers that has some specific reason. In case one. Barbed head. Want to do it together so you can berate me the whole time? Yeah, I welcome it. I don't even mind it. You're not going to do anything wrong. Then why did you say it's a wonderful idea? Of course she can't. She could prevent you from investigating altogether if she really wanted to. Using the power of her royal family. You don't fuck with royalty, dude. Why, you don't want to insult the area? Holy mother. What about, are you a direct descendant of Ami Faye, who invented the Koreanese channeling technique? Should give some leniency to Maya. With the blood of battle. Just keep a camera. Is she here all by herself? Stroke of fortune. So is she the prosecutor, or is that other guy, Sodomy? She's talking like she's the prosecutor. Yeah, that's the right attitude. You're being too jovial and cavalier. So is this gonna be one of those characters that ends up being really helpful and good? Kind of like Courtney. Courtney in Investigations 2 kind of started off that way. She started off seeming like almost an antagonist. Maybe you have a fleeting thought that she might even be the final villain of the game, something like that. And then she ends up helping you against Blaze, who is a de facto final villain, but obviously there's Simon too. But so is she gonna turn out like that, or is she gonna be this way the whole time? I feel like she'll turn semi-good, but not too good. At some point she's gonna get tired of getting beaten by you. And I'm not sure how her method works. Like, she might be doing her best, it just doesn't tell her everything. Or the whole method might be a crock and it's just a way to kind of get whatever outcome she wants, or the state wants, the royal family wants, so to speak. So let's see what we can find. We've shown her everything so far. Still have more to talk to her about. Will she let us examine though, or is she still... Okay, now she'll let us examine. Inner Sanctum. Tell me about this place. Okay. I have nothing to say to you, but you just said something to me. She's embarrassed. Oh, he's good at... Dude. Lie detector Wright over here. That was one of those like, oh, I'm so good at detecting lies in court. I can easily detect lies from a 14-year-old child. Look how embarrassed she is. He's actually on the nose. Oh, somebody's here with her. I thought so. This is like that Greta, who's that girl in real life, who's always told what to say. Talking about the environment and stuff. That's not how it works. To be fair, you had Mia doing the same thing for you every day in court for years, so don't get too cocky, Phoenix. You wouldn't still be here if it wasn't for her. You'd be in fucking jail for killing Mia Faye. The red-white incident, remember? Cleanse her body of the blood of battle. Okay. Courage for the next battle. Well, except for now. High Priest. Maybe somebody wanted in here and that's why they killed him? That's gonna come into play. Is the killer gonna be one of his family members? Abbott in me. Oh, I kept thinking Abbott is his name, as the name of somebody else. It must just be that's his title. And Trust in Me is his name. Zealot. Pray Zealot. Wait, what did I misread something? Wife and his disciple, okay. Plays the role of Lady Cure. Yeah, so that makes her look suspicious. She is with child. Is that a typo or is that how you actually say it? She is with child. She's pregnant. Actually, somebody begged her to. I forget who it was. Can I go back that far, actually? I don't think so. Maya specifically said someone begged her to do it. Was it that Abbott? Was it somebody else? Was it the zealot guy who begged her, please do it, so that he could set her up? He was the one who asked Maya. Okay, begged her, in fact. Embellished her qualifications. Oh, I was curious what that meant. Because that's like tarnishing the name of the dead. But she's not calling him the braggart. She's calling her the braggart. She bragged about her own skills and qualification. I thought she meant he somehow was a braggart just because he chose her. Good question. Forbidden. Why? Blood of battle. You should probably pay more attention, dude. So should I. I showed her everything. I definitely have to examine this. Is the Holy Mother supposed to be Ami Faye or something? I don't know how they do this tradition. I'm gonna keep bringing up Ami Faye. Like, I can't get over it. Get a translator. I wonder if Emma knows the language. Probably not. A prison. Oh, so that's where that guy broke out of. From the newspaper, right? Does it say where he broke out of? Royal Penitentiary number 4. That must be the one. Kira laid those she defeated to rest. Okay. Okay. Seems fine to me. Who cares? You can put a prison wherever you want. Even on an island country like Australia. It's still lit. See, the other one's broken. Burned for centuries. Well, whoever broke that one should be put to death then, probably the killer. How do you keep it running for hundreds of years? Somebody must refill something. Relight it. Moonlight is a purifying force. No touching. So we'll find out that this one is indeed broken. Very clearly and conspicuously. More writing that Phoenix doesn't understand. You got a mural of her up here. And there's the costume. That's odd. I thought the costume would be taken with them. I thought we wouldn't be able to find it. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Can I go back? I just want to examine this. I want to examine the broken lantern from here. Looks broken. Oh god. Let's do everything here first then. Oh god. I just want to exhaust everything from this angle before I move on to the next. Yeah, we know what she looks like by now pretty well. That's what the knife looks like. We haven't really seen that. Got a bird on the top. Red mark. Character for death. Kind of like tattoos. That might come into play somehow. Those of a monk. What do they mean? Okay, so that'll be a way to identify if someone's pretending to be a member or something like that in court. It's definitely going to come into play. National ID Registry. Why would that be updated? Just saying he had a mark, meaning he's a monk. Is that a weapon? Come on, dude. Warbod. The bird. He fashioned herself after. It's not gonna end up being the weapon, I can almost guarantee it. It's too obvious. What changed? Face tattoo is one born by all members of clergy somewhere on their bodies, so someone's gonna be hiding it. We'll have to go to the temple and figure out where the discrepancies lie. We saw that. We gotta go to a different angle. How did I even change the angle? Like that. What else can we see here? Something looks broken, one of the flags. It's like 2 rows of the curtains. Prayer flags. Sewn together. She's pretty observant. Donation. For what? He was doing something shady, I bet. The series loves shitting on the recently departed, like Jack Hammer and stuff. We'll find he was up to something bad. Outside, they have been sewn together in a long banner. Get a little closer look. Not much there. A bit of snow. What is that? Fully enclosed by this curtain. Locked room mystery. How many of those have we seen? Entrance was shot like the eeny meeny. Stuck in the channeling chamber. Bathing ritual. Okay. Why is Phoenix so jumpy? Climbing up, but now I can see all the way down. Yeah, no shit. Anything else I can see from this angle? It doesn't seem like it. So now it's just open permanently. There's not much here, really. Hard to... What do you mean? What do you mean? What better spot could there be? Are you stupid? That was a perfect angle. Something with the snow. I don't like how these angles kind of double on top of each other. I'm at one good angle, then it wants me to go to another angle. What's with the snow? Interfere with the rights. Probably burned during the crime. That's gonna be something suspect, kind of like in the 5th case of Investigations 2, where Simon as a kid burned the snow with Dogan to cover their tracks or whatever. That was kind of a sick moment. Damage. So who's gonna get executed over this? Your benevolence. Dude, you were here before I was, you should have seen it. What? She's threatening to kill me? when a member of royalty does that, you ought to be worried. Camera. I wish it let you do that on your own. Imagine if it let you decide what pictures you wanted to take, and if you don't take the right ones, you just lose in court. Like, you have a finite number and you have to decide what's relevant and what's not. Seems like a cool system, but it's hard. Broken wind guard. Oh god, way to baby me. What if I want to see more? Yeah, thanks, Phoenix. You don't need to tell me that. Let me look on my own. Kind of seemed like there was nothing, but come on. Now we're over here. Nothing over there. Okay, there's the body outline. There's this. There's nothing else. Just the two things. Spring shall run red. Yeah, right, that's all you had to do. Come on, Phoenix. Can't be that dumb, can you? Oh yeah, it's Ten Motaro from fucking the worst case in the whole series. Take a look later, take a look now, you clown. I don't know why Phoenix is being so, like, half-ass. I guess he's sick of Maya being defended too. Having to be defended. This case should be a cakewalk for you. The killer stole it, it must have some special value. If I was always treated like this. I don't think that's the issue. I think it's more they don't want lawyers to get in the way of whatever they're doing. People who ask too many questions. Or maybe I'm thinking about it the wrong way, but that would be a more real world explanation for hating lawyers. Whoops. Yeah, this is gonna be like the dark age of the law thing from Dual Destinies. Like, why does everyone hate lawyers? Why does nobody in Dual Destinies trust lawyers? Kind of same thing. Because of the dark age of the law with Manfred von Karma going down, and Kristoff going down, and Phoenix going down for something or other. Where half the murderers in the country are lawyers themselves. Godot. Everybody. It's still letting me examine this. I've done that. No, he still doesn't want to look at this damn thing. No shit, it's blood. The bird, yep, we heard that. Geez, all from him? On the ground too? Or I mean in the water? Only once? Well, that's subjective conjecture, dude. An abdominal wound, so only one shot? That seems unreal. We're gonna find out it was something else. We're gonna find out he was pushed into the beak of the bird. And that was a real murder weapon, or one of these spikes, like, protruding out. It's not gonna be the knife. Yeah, looks like it. Is this gonna be a fake one and the real one is missing? It's obviously not, it's fake. You know it's not real, dude. She even half admitted it. Okay. Who cares if it smells? You're not gonna wear it. Okay, so did Maya smell like that too? Still smells like incense now. Okay, so it was a strong smell. We'll have to keep that in mind. Feels like I've explored everything now. Oh shit, I didn't see that. Can we see that from the farther distance? Yeah, it's just small. Oh, that's cheap how it doesn't let you. Oh, it does, but it's very tight. Look how hard it is to do from here. Okay, dude. And now it takes me totally away. They kind of hide it away with the camera angle. Bloodstained. You're gonna need a translator, dude. I don't want to keep hearing that as an excuse. I can't read it. Flame is lit. Will be. The Ouroboros snake eating his own tail. Oh, that really is like the Ouroboros. High Priest and the rebels, there must be. And so my theory might turn out to be correct. That the Lady Kira is actually a government agent who's given the green light, and they cover their tracks just so they can kill people they suspect of being terrorist sympathizers, like without having to do it themselves. So it doesn't make the government look bad, and this guy can't be caught, whoever this Lady Kira person is, so it gives them free reign to do whatever. Yeah, we know, Phoenix. What did that thing say? Curtain around the perimeter. It was shut during the Wright. Not really much there. What have we found? Oh, it should preserve what she said it said, though. But it does have the seal of the rebels. What was it? Defiant dragons. Once the flame is lit, will be. Something to do with the flame being lit. Can we present some of this stuff? Same thing. Skip. Let's have something to say about one of these. Tell me the defined dragons. Dama. Okay. Nothing for me. You never know what they're going to talk about. Anything else to say? Kira. Okay, at least you don't feel bad for me. Holy Mother's younger sister. Is the Holy Mother Ami Faye? Is it actually? Okay. Guides her souls, keeps peace with her dagger. Good balance. Well, Ami Faye didn't conceal her fate. Rebels, but rebels to what at that point in history? Defiant dragons, is that Dirk? Yeah. What's with his eye? Is he like King Bradley from FMA? Look at that eye. Why is it all red like that? Kin to the police. Bird imagery. I hate some of these names. They're so annoying. Oh, so your psychic power, or I mean your spiritual powers don't tell you the answer to that. Vigilante or a patriot. So my theory feels warmer and warmer. I might have been onto it from the moment it started. Why would you talk about them in such a positive way? Maybe she really doesn't know, but she's still happy with what they're doing. Let's give her some more evidence. We couldn't change angles here, could we? Probably talk to wait, what? Why is it new now all of a sudden? What? Wait, why are you following me? What are you doing? You did it twice, didn't you? Yeah, spoiled Phoenix Wright. Why is this always changing? Glad I checked. Some people would just go through this without even looking. 2 days. It won't be till after the trial tomorrow that they'll stop, probably. Never associate with Lady Kira. So they keep them separate. Okay, let's look at the other guy. Is he going to be a separate mark? Yeah, he's always different. This is Zealot. We really haven't talked to him, have we? He's just been on the ground the whole time. But he'll probably be a witness in the second day of trial if there is one. There probably will be one. It's weird. Dual Destinies didn't have any 3-day trials, did it? They were all 2 days or 1. So maybe this will be the same. They seem, even case 2 in this game, I thought might have 2 days, but then they rushed the trial and they made the trial day horrible. So that investigation was so good, but I thought there'd be a second day. It seems like they kind of phoned it in, as they say. Commendation. You don't think he's eavesdropping while this is happening? Probably not, actually. Do we have any new topics from the get-go? Let's see how helpful Emma's gonna be. Everything after the autopsy is new. She's probably gonna testify as well. Instead of Gumshoe, at least. We don't have to see Gumshoe anymore. So, we haven't seen Gumshoe since Trials and Tribulations, have we? As outside of the investigation games, like... He wasn't in Apollo Justice, he wasn't in Dual Destinies. Bobby Fulbright kind of was the new Gumshoe. And then we don't see him here, so... He's just gone? It'd be nice if we at least heard about him. What's he up to? Is he the new chief of police? That'd be so terrible. Okay, nothing new here. Alright, she's got nothing to say. Can't you decode what it said before? The blood? You're all about bloodstains and luminol and stuff like that. There's nothing else new, is there? Apparently that little girl is following me. Phoenix is like a magnet for little girls. Pearl Faye, Maya Faye, Emma Skye, this Rafa, what's her last name? Padma Crane. Oh, here's Zealot. He's only 21. Is he gonna be the killer? Maybe. Seems too young. He's like part of the family. So he must have done something, since only the family can do such and such. He must have done it behind their backs. I'm guessing. Let's go talk to Maya, maybe? We just saw that. Let me check this once more, see if there's anything new. Or see if he has anything to say about this evidence. Is he going to have new dialogue again? Here? See how much they refresh it. That'd be kind of too much if they did. We present some stuff. Can't remember if I presented this. I feel like he doesn't have anything to say about anything. He hasn't helped me much at all. After I saved you from the death penalty and everything. I don't know if kids would get that actually, but it seemed like they were threatening to kill Phoenix just for being so insolent. She kind of did just threaten to kill me, didn't she, Rafa? Like you won't make it back here alive. Obviously jokingly. Dude, it's supposed to be Maya here, not you. Why are you always... What? Why are you like my new Maya? We got too many little girls to keep track of, except two of them aren't little anymore. Emma and Maya are all grown up. You just couldn't do without a little girl partner, could you, Phoenix? Jesus Christ. Let's see. Do we really have to talk to her more? Maya Faye. So they're not acknowledging the Faye's family's importance in terms of Ami Faye, the founder of the technique. Okay. Yeah, we get it. You don't like lawyers. Maybe because I did such a good job in case one. Holy motherness. Yeah, see, you should be a little more scared of her. Just suck up to her. That's literally what it is. Conduct your investigation or not. Everything by the book, I don't know about that. You just take evidence from crime scenes and don't tell anyone, then present it in court and nobody calls you on it. Well, I thought you were going to watch me at the crime scene. Why are you following me everywhere I go? Okay. I'm a bit confused, actually. I thought we would talk to Maya. Can we ring the bell and they'll bring her out? But before I do that, I thought we already presented all this, didn't we? Let's try once more. Yeah, we did all this. Interesting. There's not much else I can do. Just call out Maya. Yeah, I get it. Well, then ask her to do the talking for you. To be fair, we didn't talk to the guards in our own country much either. United States of Japan. What am I supposed to do here? Am I missing something? Huh. She's just following me around. Phoenix even said we saw everything here we needed to see. What is this? Huh, so weird. We're obviously missing something. Something new to talk to Emma about? No. What could it be? What the There's nowhere else I can go. This is odd. Huh? Where's Maya, and why is she still following me around? Tell me what a piece of garbage I am for being a lawyer. This is an odd part of the game. There's nothing new here. So she's just following us around wherever we go? There must be some new interaction I have to find. There's one banner missing here. What? I'm a bit confused, I will admit. Is there anything else I didn't present? Can I go inside further, maybe? There must be something more I can examine, even though Phoenix specifically said that's all there is. Very odd. Seen that side. We get that rock thing? What is that? Huh, what is that? Maybe that's what broke the light? What? You snoop? Jesus. You lost your resolution in your eyes. Higher than the... Interesting Sanctum is slightly higher than the top of that mountain. So is somebody going to use like a zip line to go between them? Is that what's going to happen? I don't know about that. You just need a zip line. Oh, really? You already said that before. Yeah. She owes us. We saved your sister, who she won't even mention, like she doesn't exist. Tell me about your sister, dude. I'm her biggest fan. Chief Prosecutor Atlanta. Who's no longer a prosecutor of any kind, I imagine, but still. That's so lame how they don't mention her at all. They pretend like she doesn't exist. Like, come on, dude.